Three Fingers Lookout is a 31-mile round-trip hike in the North Cascades. The hike starts off with an 8-mile mountain bike ride up a closed road to the trailhead. From here, you travel another 4.5 miles up to Goat Flats, where there are many campsites and some great views. Another 1.5 miles brings you up to Tin Can Gap. This is where mountaineering equipment such as crampons, ice axe, and rope will come into play, until you reach the lookout in another 1.3 miles. Here you will be able to take in some amazing 360-degree views from the cabin that is available first come, first served to stay in.
Hey guys, Jason from Pacific Northwest Summit Seekers. Today we're going to take in a little adventure, Three Fingers Lookout. It's going to be a 31-mile round-trip hike, starting out here, which is as far as you can get by vehicle. You got to park over here, and then you got a 8-mile hike, or as you can see, back mountain bike trek up to the old start. So not much to see on this part until we get up to the sign. So I'll show you a couple things on the way up, but for the most part, most of my video is going to be from the actual trailhead itself up to the summit. So we'll see you very soon. Alright, so after about 8 miles of biking, ditch the bikes, and on the left, that'll be your trailhead. And here, the old Three Fingers sign. Not much information left on that guy, but this is the original trailhead here. So after a quick pack off and a break, we'll hit the trail. Keep you up to date. First glimpses of Three Fingers with the cabin. Oh yeah. I can't see that on the GoPro at all, but it's up there, I swear. Alright, made it to Saddle Lake. Took a little pack break at the trailhead. Took our packs off, taking a little break. Rehydrated up, filtering some water, and getting a bite to eat before we hit the trail up to Goat Flats. There's a trail that goes around the other side, and there's a little lean-to on the other side with a fire pit we've stayed at before, but pretty cool place. The water's pretty low right now. A couple years ago, there's fish swimming around and stuff in here. It's cool lake, nice and quiet. Blueberry picking. Right for the picking.
She doesn't look like a bear behind him.
Yeah. They are beautiful. Alright, so I'd like to welcome everybody to Goat Flats. We made it in all its glory. Way back there's the cabin, the very peak. It's our camp for tonight, overlooking that. It's gonna be an amazing night of sleep, I'll tell you what. Mosquitoes are out. I got my tarp with my bivy sack for tonight. We got a couple black bears up here one a little further down, and a big mama bear right behind you. But I think they should leave us alone tonight. So yeah, I'll see you for dinner. So everything's so red this time of year. All the ground blueberries are in full force. I think that's what's bringing the bears out. But everything we can see on the ground is either green or red. Absolutely gorgeous. This is like my happy place right here. You know, we're hoping to make it all the way up to the cabin tomorrow, but if we just made it this far, I'd be happy. It's a feat to get up here. You know, if you're planning on spending the night and you've got all your gear, it's definitely a long haul. I think it took us almost 9 hours, but it's well worth it. And I mean, I'm recovering from being sick, so I'm really not feeling it. Out of breath. Definitely felt tired before we even started. So I don't know if I'm going to do that again. This is my first time backpacking sick, and to be honest with you, it wears you out when you're already worn out. So these flies are killing me. Flies or mosquitoes, I don't know. They're really small, but just glad to be up here. So tomorrow we'll head up this trail here. It goes up over the back side of this ridge. There's a giant scree field on the other side we'll cross, and then the switchbacks up to Tin Can Gap, which is where you got to have some mountaineering gear. We'll see this time of year. There's not much snow up there. I mean, even the Abquest Glacier is pretty, I mean, you can see the bottom of it. A couple years ago when we were here, came all the way down this whole thing. So yeah, it's receded quite a bit, but just happy to be here. Glad you guys could come. I miss my wife and my kids. They hate these bugs. I hate these bugs. Started raining pretty good. Lots of wind and pretty much fog, as you can see. There's not at all right now. But over my shoulder here is Tin Can Gap. That's where the glacier, the Abquest Glacier, starts. We're going to be going up this way. Trying off the cabin in 4 miles, so yeah. Yep, there we are. Alright, we've left Tin Can Gap. We are headed up towards the summit now. It gets a little dicey up here. Not much snow left, but it does look like we're going to cross a little bit of snow, so we'll keep you informed. Looks like the rain's kind of slowed down a little bit. We got no visibility at all, as you can see behind me, but yeah, good times. waterfall behind me. Going down the rope. The rope of hope. That's what I'm gonna name it. That's me. This is awesome. I'm not gonna lie. Well, I'm sorry to say, we were right at the cabin, I think, but we lost the rock urns. Got up to like a rock structure someone made, a big ring of rocks, but we couldn't find any currents, and with visibility being like 20 feet, we, with the weather, I don't know if you can tell by looking at me, we're soaked to the bone. It's pouring rain with some pretty nasty wind up there. So we made a turnaround point. We looked and looked and looked for more cairns, couldn't find any, and decided for safety we needed to turn around and go set up an emergency camp a little bit lower and try to dry up a little bit. Yeah, my pants are soaked, which caused the rain to run down my legs into my boots. But yeah, it's too bad. Didn't get up to the cabin. That was our goal, but I was really looking forward to drying off in there, but that's all right. Safety first. We're just down past Tin Can Gap. Just went down the switchbacks and yep, heading across. See you soon. All right, we are pushing on. Went through Goat Flats down to the lake, and we're gonna keep on going down a little bit. Wet. So wet. It's pouring again. Mother Nature's not our friend on this trip. But I think we're gonna go for the car. We're all pretty wet. Keep our core up by hiking, but I think this is a smart call. See how it goes. It's supposed to get dark in the next 30, so we'll be headlamping. Wish I could have got you to the top, but it just means we gotta do it again and make another video out of it.
All right, just a little recap on yesterday. You know, we got pretty high in elevation, and you know, as we got higher and higher, the weather just took a turn for the worst. It got worse and worse. Wind was insane, but it just started coming down in sheets with rain. We got soaked. You know, I was wearing a Gore-Tex coat, which kept my chest pretty dry. My gloves, my pants, my boots were just soaked. Visibility was so bad, we had no clue which way we needed to go. You know, we got up to that rock structure, and we didn't see any more rock currents, so we weren't quite sure which way the cabin was. It's kind of funny now that I got home. You know, I hopped on good old Google Earth. You can see exactly where everything is. You know, the rock structure. You can see it right there. We actually stopped right here. That's the ladders right there. So if you measure from here to there, we're about 200 feet from where we needed to be, but we just couldn't see it. So I think we made the smart decision, the safe decision to head down. And we got down to Goat Flats, and there was probably 60-mile-an-hour winds down there. We didn't think setting up shelter was going to be smart, so we decided to go further down into the tree line. Started pouring again, so we headed further down, got down to the lakes, and at that point we realized we might as well just head out.
So that's what we did. We head down for the bikes. Got down to the bikes by dark, and headlamped it on the bikes, back down to the car, and went home. So it's one we'll have to do again, maybe next summer. You know, getting to that cabin is a pretty special thing. It was a great trip. Absolutely loved it. Would do it again in a heartbeat, even though we got so wet and so cold. It's just funny how close we got, and we had no clue how close to the cabin we were. But you know, safety first when it comes to that. So appreciate watching my video. Hit the like, subscribe button. There'll be many more to come. Keep your eyes out for new video uploads. All right, man. Thanks.